Okay, we started this project, Bill McQuay and I, thinking about the fact that scientists tend to use what they see as evidence of the world around them and interpret the world through what they see. But the fact is, in the past few decades, people have been discovering that they can hear things that they can't see. And we called it decoding nature through sound because these are life scientists who listen. They've learned how to listen.
The project was a series. It was called Close Listening, Decoding Nature Through Sound. What we did was to look at how science learned to listen. And what we discovered, and what the scientists discovered, that the more they listened, the more they were able to uncover hidden treasures within the natural world, how things communicate.
These are people who listen to whale song. These are people who listen to the sounds of insects and how they communicate. These are people who are able to open their ears and say, there are phenomena out there that are communicating, that are exhibiting the way they live through sound.
Listen, can you hear that pattern? Hear that change? Or this is something you wouldn't be able to hear with the human ear, but through technology, we can make it available for you.
I think one of the things that helped these stories appeal to the public is because we were focusing on living things, number one, but charismatic living things. People know about whale song, they know about whales, and they're interested in whales. They hear insect sound around them every day. They're interested in elephants. And so these stories talked about, the acoustic science behind how they communicate and how scientists learned how to listen to that.
It's the realization, as I say, that as humans, we just inhabit this narrow little part of the spectrum of what you can hear.
The world really needs people who can be go-betweens, who can be interpreters, who can go to scientists and understand enough about the scientific enterprise to say, what you're doing is fantastic, let me help you simplify it, convey it, make it sizzle.
As a culture, we don't spend enough time focusing on the sound dimension. We're also visually oriented. And to be able to bring people into that world of sound and to help them understand how important it is, not only to us, but to so many of the world's species, I thought was a very, very important aspect for the culture that we live in. I think the better and the more we listen, the more we're going to understand. And the more we understand, I think our abilities to interact with the rest of the world are going to be much better.